be of so many ways. Every day. There's only one thing, well, there's two things we need to do every day. Our life is so simple and straightforward, so positive and meaningful, because we've met a fully qualified spiritual guide. So what are the two things we need to do? Make sure they're at the top of your list. Improve myself and benefit others. So when you ask yourself, what do I need to do today? That's the answer. It's the answer every single day until we draw our last breath. Improve myself and benefit others. Improving yourself is the best way to benefit others. Without improving ourselves, our way of benefiting others often backfires. So we think, I've so many opportunities to improve myself, to understand and practice. From a spiritual point of view, I am so fortunate. All these opportunities are coming from my spiritual guide. I can make my human life meaningful. You know, did you ever reach a point in your life where you thought, what is the point? Maybe you reached that question often, but there never were any real answers. I think that's such an important question. I would honestly say, I think everybody carries that question. And the reason we live in such a distracted society is because people are afraid to hear that question because they have no answer. So you have to keep yourself completely busy. You have to have sounds going, you have to have visual forms, you have to be on the move, doing, listening, agitated, a completely restless, agitated mind, because this profound question has no answer. What's the meaning of my life? Where am I going? Where am I heading? What am I concentrating on every day? So this question, the answer, we make our human life meaningful by improving ourselves through the practice of spiritual instructions, improving ourselves, making progress on the liberating path. We make our human life meaningful. The main method is benefiting others, becoming someone whose nature is being beneficial. You know, you can feel when you find the real meaning of your life. You can feel it. Huge energy comes, such joy, such inspiration. You feel alive, actually. You feel like, now I know what I'm doing. Now I know where I'm going. Now I know my purpose. My purpose is benefiting others. Now I need to improve myself so that I can really do that, just like my teacher, my spiritual guide. We can also think, now my life is simple. Isn't that great? You know, it's still hectic and chaotic, but it's simple. It's simple. Now my life is simple. Why is it simple? Because we have a clear direction. You know, previously, we're a little bit like a dog chasing its own tail. You know, there's a lot going on, but not a lot actually happening. I think it does feel like, and it's exhausting. It's exhausting. I think our life before we meet a qualified spiritual guide feels like that. It's like non-stop activity, but actually nothing's really happening. We're making no progress, nothing of any meaning. For something to have meaning, it's got to be leading to our own and others' purpose. The attainment of enlightenment